All right. This is brother Aisha Yard coming back at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone, which I learned this truth from. Honors to you brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. Today, man, just want to get into a topic talking about not being afraid of the upcoming times. Because there's a lot of videos now. Well, it was actually a personal video that I saw on Facebook of some woman or something like that. She over here recording the military, the National Guard in Minneapolis. They just marching down the street, and they're basically telling everybody around in that block, hurry up, go in the house, commanding them, demanding them to go in the house. And people, what's the word I'm looking for? People are nosy, this generation, man, everybody want to pull out their phones and record everything and all of that. So this one lady still trying to record them as they walking down the street, and they yelling at her like, man, get in the house, get in the house, get in the house. And she's still recording, and then after that, they shot at her. She didn't get shot, but they shot at her to make sure that she went in the house. And then she's like, oh, no, oh, man, go in the house, go in the house, go in the house, go in the house. Oh, my, all this other stuff, man. And, all of these riots are spreading, and the looting is continuing. Now they bringing in the army and everything like that, man. And so, we seeing these things happen, man, and we already know it's going to get worse. So, as soon as things hit the fan, we're going to experience these things as well, man. We're going to experience, these soldiers. We're going to go through our temptation and all of that, man. But we can't be afraid, man. Esau's system is not going to prosper. His system is going to fall. It's not going to prosper at all. It's not going to maintain. As soon as he even try, to really establish his new world order, man, the Most High, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai is going to bring this down, man. And it's no way around it. It's, there's nothing they can do. Everything is in the Most High's hands. He's controlling everything. He's bringing this place down, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. It's just news coming up and left and right, left and right, left and right. Man, just like today, or was it yesterday, people was getting text messages saying, hey, the curfew will happen in Chicago. They're shutting down public transportation at 6:30 p.m. and everything like that. There will be no public transportation available at all after 6:30 p.m. Everybody got to be in the house by 9 p.m. and they can't come back out. I think it's between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. It's one of those. But, they're really establishing this order, man, and making sure. And I'm just like, I told my woman earlier, I'm just like, hey, man, watch, there's going to be some idiots who's going to try to still go outside around the times that they camp. And watch these National Guards, man. They're going to do just like the video I told you about. They're going to start shooting at Jake, man. They're going to start shooting at everybody, But, hey, the military definitely going to be in the hoods, man, because, man, these lootings and these riots, of course, they showing Jake, who's the main picture of these riots, the face of these riots and everything. You see Edomites and other nations up in there or whatever, but Jake is the face of this, what's going on, man. So these National Guards are going to be in these hoods, man. And like I said, it's just going to get worse. And we got to make sure we not, scripture telling you to not be afraid, man, because when these things happen, man, it's not going to be, something you could just take in that easy, It's something you definitely going to have to be like, okay, this is the time, and just keep faith alive, keep your patience, and try not to fold, man. Because that's what you're supposed to do, man. You're supposed to keep strong, stay strong to the end. So those are scriptures I'm going to get out today, man. Just, Lord willing, all of the, the Akim, the Akwath, all of us can stay grounded, man. All of us can be like, okay, look, we already knew this was going to happen. And now, we're going to make sure we keep moving forward, man. We can't have our heart beat to the point where we just like, man, we can't do this, you know? It's not an option. It's not an option. We gotta do what we gotta do. So let's just go right into the scriptures, man. Let's go right into the scriptures. Okay, this is Job 20 and 23. It says, when he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. So this is letting you know right here that Esau's New World Order is not going to happen. It's not going to reach its full potential, man. It says right here, as soon as he's about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. So as soon as Esau feel like he's about to, kind of like he about to press the button so everything can just go in his order, the Most High is going to stop his hand from pressing that button and destroy him, man. And that's what we got to remember, man. This place will be destroyed. This place will be destroyed. It's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. As soon as Esau forced this chip out here, it's going to be a wrap, man. It's not going to last at all. It's not going to last at all, man. It's not going to be a thing where, people going to get the chip and people going to have the chip for, years and years. No, as soon as he forces that chip, man, this place is going to be destroyed, man. Yahushua said he saw Satan fall as lightning. Lightning is real quick. This place is going to fall quick, man. It tells you that this place is going to be destroyed within 1 hour. So this place is going to be destroyed real fast, man. But like I said, we just got to remember that this place will be destroyed and he will save his elect out of this upcoming destruction. Even though we're going to be in the midst of it, man, we got to keep our hearts solid, man. Keep our minds solid, Stay looking forward. Ain't no, looking forward, taking 2 steps back. No, we just can't. All our steps is just forward, man. We all forward. We all for it. You know what I'm saying? So let's get 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. And and that, like I said, this is what Esau is doing, man. He's promising peace and safety. They're in their first days of phase 3 of the reopening of everything or whatever. I'm driving around today, I'm seeing all these Edomites and all these people, outside eating and everything like that, happy to the fullest. But, it's not crowded, because they can't have a big crowd yet. But, they over taking advantage of it and everything like that, man, making it seem like, everything is going to be cool, but it's not. Sudden destruction is going to happen, man. And we see these things happen every month, man. Every month. I literally just said, I was just like, man, what's going to be the thing for May? Now we see it. These riots, the race riots, and the race riots is going to get worse. These race riots are not going to be unified. These race riots will be complete division soon. It's going to be complete division. It won't be a unity, man. These Jakes out here and these Edomites, man, they're going to choose sides, man. It's going to be real race riots out here, man. You got celebrities. Nick Cannon, he just brought out his little poetry song thing or whatever it was today, and things like that, man. When with people who has so-called power, who's famous, who's very well known, when they push things like this or whatever, and he talking about in the song pretty much choosing sides, he's getting tired of this society and everything like that, Jake is gonna follow, kind of like what Apostle Tahar said a while back when he was like, you can see what Jake's mind's at, as soon as Joyner Lucas came out with that Will Smith song, that got like 40 million hits within the first 24 hours or something like that. And then, he'll bring out a video and they'll probably get like 800 to 1,500, 2,000 views or whatever and everything like that. And then where Jake's mind is at. We're not trying to have Jake's mind at all, We want to be spiritual within this, We want to, keep our eyes and our ears open so then we can be like, hey, man, this is what it is. And we're not finna blend in with them, man, Hey, sudden destruction is going to come, man. You know what I'm saying? And they shall not escape. They shall not escape. When this all hell breaks loose, ain't gonna be no escape. Only the elect is gonna escape. That's it. Everybody else, man, you getting caught up in this, man. Okay? So we're gonna jump back to Job. Job 3:23. It says, why is light given to a man whose way is hid, and whom the Most High hath hedged in? For my sighing cometh before I eat, and my roarings are poured out like the waters. For the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is come unto me. I was not in safety, neither had I rest, neither was I quiet, yet trouble came. Now, we read this, man. I was not in safety, neither had I rest, neither was I quiet, yet trouble came. Because right now we're not in safety. We don't have rest, and neither was I quiet. No, we're not quiet. We over here pushing the word, man. Trying to wake up Jake, and we're doing the work for our own salvation as well. And we already know trouble is coming. It says, in verse 25, it said, for the thing which I greatly feared is come upon me, and that which I was afraid of is coming to me. Yeah, because you think about these things, man. Like I said, you think about famine, you think about martial law, you think about the chip, you think about World War III, you think about all of these things, man, and it's troubling to the spirit, man. You be like, man, these things have come unto me. Like Job is saying here, I was afraid, but and in the end, though, Job overcame and everything like that. But we got to be the same way, man. We got to stay in the spirit. We can't be afraid of these things to come. That is to come, man. We got to wipe off the sweat off. We got to wipe the sweat off of our foreheads, and not be nervous, Hey, man, if they come for you, we know what we supposed to do. We're going to be like, all right, well, this is the time. This is the time. Hey, they came for me, or, one of us is homeless. Hey, we not going to fold under pressure because we haven't eaten in days. We're not going to be afraid of that, man. We're not going to think, oh, man, what if he doesn't feed me after I reject this chip and everything? What if he doesn't, put me in safety or whatever? We can't think like that, man. We can't think like that. We can't let these demons overtake us, man. We gotta stay in a true and righteous spirit, man. We gotta stay in a true and righteous spirit. So let's jump to the next one. Isaiah 44. And 6, it says, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, the King of Israel, and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, the power of hosts. I am the first, and I am the last. Beside me there is no power. And who, as I, shall call, and shall declare it, and set it in order for me, since I appointed the ancient people, and the things that are coming, and shall come, and let them shew unto them. Fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told thee from that time, and have declared it? You are even my witnesses. Is there a power beside me? Yea, there is no power. I know not any. So the Most High is telling you, he was like, I declared these secrets unto you. I showed you what was going to happen, and you seeing these things happen. So why are you afraid? Don't be afraid. You already knew what was going to happen. Like it says, fear ye not, fear ye not, neither be afraid. Have not I told you from that time and have declared it? You are even my witnesses. Is there a power beside me? Yea, there is no power. I know not any, because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is the only power. The only power. And that power is going to save his elect, man. He's going to put us in safety. He says, fear ye not, neither be afraid. He declared his secrets unto us, man. He opened our eyes so we can see what happened. The thing that I always like to say, he gave us the advantage, man. He gave us the blueprint. He gave us the game plan. He was like, hey, look, this is going to happen around these times, and I'm going to give you signs, and I'm going to show you wonders. And, hey, after you see these things and after you learn, hey, now you know what to do. Now you know what to do. To follow me, because there is no power other than me. And that's true. There's no power other than Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, man. So we can't be scared, man. We can't be scary out here. Ain't nothing to fear. Only thing we supposed to fear is the Most High. That's it. It says, desire to fear him in the scriptures. You're supposed to be ready to fear the Most High. You're supposed to be in the mindset of you know, every single little thing that you do almost. Not almost, like all the time. You just be like, man, you know, nope. Hey, let me do this because, you know, this would be better. You know, I always got to do this because it's the righteous thing to do. You know, you don't want to be over righteous, you know, because that'll get to your head. And then, you know, you might spread that across, other brothers and everything like that. It might make a conflict. You know, you don't want to be over righteous, but at the same time, man, you want to examine yourself and make sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. Only fear the Most High. Don't fear Esau's bullshit, man. You know, don't fear martial law. Don't fear none of these things, man. Like I said, it's not gonna be easy, but once, you know, the Spirit will hit you, Lord willing, the Spirit will hit you in the correct way, and you'll know what to say. You'll know how to react and everything once that time happens, you know, because now it's time to take action, you know. It won't be just teaching the word and, you know, making videos and doing all these things. It'll be, okay, it's time to take action. And the Most High is going to put the correct spirit on you to do the correct thing. All you got to do is fear the Most High, not fear this system, okay? So I'm going to get one more. We're going to get Sirach. 40:1. And I'm going to read down to verse 7. It says, great travail is created for every man, and heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam, from the day that they go out of their mother's womb to the day that they return to the mother of all things. Their imagination of things to come and the day of death trouble their thoughts and cause fear of heart. See? And that's what I said earlier. You know, you think about, oh man, what if he don't feed me during the famine? What if he makes me die a gruesome death or something like that? Or what if he just think I'm not worthy enough and everything like that? It says right here, the day of death trouble their thoughts and cause fear of heart. You know, because if you think too much into these prophecies, man, you know, it's gonna shake you up, man. But like I said in the last scripture I just read, he said, fear you not, neither be afraid. He declared these things unto you. So, hey, remember that, man, okay? And it says, from him that sitteth on the throne of glory, unto him that is humble in earth and ashes, from him that weareth purple and a crown, unto him that is clothed with a linen frock, wrath and envy, trouble and unquietness, fear of death and anger and strife, and the time of rest upon his bed, his night sleep, do change his knowledge. Do change his knowledge. A little or nothing is his rest, and afterward he is in his sleep, as in the day of keeping watch, trouble in the vision of his heart, as if he were escaped out of a battle. When all is safe, he awaketh and marveleth that the fear was nothing. When all is safe, he awaketh and marveleth that the fear was nothing. It's nothing, man. This is not going. It's nothing, you know. These things are nothing to be afraid of, man. It's nothing to be afraid of, you know. All you gotta do, like I said, man, you think about these times, and yeah, you know, the more and more things get hected out in these streets, man, the more and more reckless it gets. You know, it's just gonna you just gonna be like, man, it's gonna get closer and closer to home, and when that day comes, man, like I said, it's not gonna be easy, but at the end of the day, man, all of this shit ain't nothing, man. It ain't, and that's why it's being destroyed. Because this world, man, that we living in, it ain't nothing, man. It's nothing great, nothing beautiful, nothing righteous about this place, man. This place is wicked as hell. It's evil. Jake is out of his damn mind. These Edomites are super ass proud. You know, everything just gotta go, pretty much, man, and it will, and it will. And when it's that time to go, and you know, like I said, when it's that time to go, man. Hey, the Most High is going to look out for his elect. And Lord willing, man, we are a part of that, man. Like I said, but until then, man, like I said, we got to man up. We got to man up and be like, man, you know, you might feel the shakes a little bit, but them shakes are eventually going to disappear. And we going to stand up like Superman, you know, Jake style, you know. That's how it's going to be, man. That's how it's going to be. So, this whole fast, brothers. You know, we almost out of here. You know, we seeing things happen and all of that, man. And so, hey, stand fast, man. Stand fast. Keep doing the work. Keeping the faith, man. We almost out of here. So with that, I'm going to say, call halal, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Bakak Wadash, double honesty, apostles of the great millstone, which I learned is true from. Honest to all you brothers and elders out there pushing the word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat. Lord willing, I'll be back at you with another lesson. Shalom.